In this video, we will see how to use the magical function of VLOOKUP in Microsoft Excel. Now, what is VLOOKUP? VLOOKUP is a simple formula that is used to find some data within a range. Remember three simple steps: what to find, where to find, and if found, which column to give as result. Now, here I have a data table where I've taken some items and some related sales, purchase, marketing cost and profit. So the first item that I've taken is mouse. Now, in this cell, I need to look up the value of sales for mouse from the table given on the left hand side. So we apply the VLOOKUP formula. VLOOKUP, the first one being lookup value. Remember the three steps: what to find. Now here what I have to look for is mouse. Where to find? That is the table range that I have. So I'll just select the table, comma. If found, what should be the output? The column number. So count the column number from the start of your data range. So if I want sales, it will be column number 2. And to give an exact match, I will type comma false. Close the bracket. And when you press enter, you will get the value of sales for the item mouse. Now, a very important point to keep in mind over here is VLOOKUP will work perfectly when you have a unique data set. For example, if you see in column A of the table, in the item column, the values are being repeated or the item names are being repeated. For example, in A7, you have the name mouse. Also in A9, you have the name mouse. So when you apply VLOOKUP to this table, what will happen is VLOOKUP is a vertical lookup. So whatever value it will find in step 1, it will give it the same as output. For example, in this case, the sales for mouse is 3 lakhs and also the sales for mouse in cell A9 is 4,32,000. So when we applied the formula, what happened is when it searched the data, the first value it found was B7, that is 3 lakh. So since this is a vertical VLOOKUP, it found the first value as 3 lakh and gave it as a result. Now let us see here, we can also type some text that we need to search. Instead of directly selecting the mouse, I have typed in the text. Text will always be in inverted commas. So we applied the same formula and we get the same output. So either you can select the cell mouse or you can manually enter the text in inverted commas for searching the data. Let us try to apply the same formula to a different item. So let's say I will try using this formula for webcam. You can simply copy the formula and paste it. Here you see we got the value as 3,60,000 for sales for webcam, which is correct. But if you notice, when we drag the formula to the cell down below, the range is getting changed. In the first cell, it is from A6. In the second for webcam, it is from A7. And then in tabs, it is from A9. So what you've got to do is just freeze the data range. That is, when you apply the formula in column J6, just freeze the data range by using F4. We will also see later how to freeze those data range cells. Now, a very important limitation of VLOOKUP is that whatever value you need to search, in this case, that is mouse, should be the first column of your data range. Otherwise, the formula will not work properly. Let us see Now I've shifted the item column to the last column. I will apply the same formula equal to VLOOKUP, what to find, mouse, where to find in the data range, and if found, what to give as output, column number 2. So here, when we give this data range, it will start counting the columns from column B plus 2. So here, it will not be able to find the word mouse. That is why it is returning an error. So your data range should contain the first column as the value that you need to find. Here, which was mouse. Now let us quickly see how we can freeze the data range like we just mentioned earlier. Here we applied the same formula and selected the data range A6 to E19. So here this is my data range. How to freeze this? Just go to that cell, press F2. Now I'll just press F2 and press F4. So it brings a dollar. With the dollar, the data range is freeze now. Now when you drag this formula, the data range will be the same. You see, from A6 to E19 for mouse also and for webcam also. So this is how you can freeze your data range. Now, a similar function that we have in Microsoft Excel is HLOOKUP. Sometimes your data, I will just present this data in a different manner. In the existing table, the data that we were looking for was in a single column. Now, it might happen sometimes that the data, although these chances are rare, but you might have the data in a form in which the items that you need to search are in different columns. So in this manner, here the items are mouse, webcam, again mouse is coming. So these are in different columns. So here the items are moving horizontally. So a similar formula that we have for VLOOKUP is HLOOKUP. VLOOKUP searches vertically, HLOOKUP searches horizontally. This is the only difference. Otherwise, the formula is same, equal to HLOOKUP, what to find, where to find, and when you find, give the column number. In HLOOKUP, it will give, instead of the column number, the row number. So now, when we apply this formula, we get the same result. For webcam also you can check. You can change the column number. So when you change the column number for webcam and enter as 4, you get the value for marketing because it is at number 4, row number 4. So in VLOOKUP, you are dealing with column number. In HLOOKUP, you are dealing with row number. So that's the only difference that you have. VLOOKUP searches vertically, HLOOKUP searches horizontally. This will also search the first value that it will find. That's all for this video. Hope you like the content. For more related content, do subscribe to our channel. Thank you.